Hey Facebook, it's Susa. Um, I am doing this video for my daughter, whom is not with me right now, whom is always with me. So this is like the perfect time to do it. Um, it's in reference to her birthday, and it's crazy. I started this video at 10:28 by coincidence, and that is her birthday, 10:28. So um, the story is that last year maylee began to get head over heels for 21 Pilots, and it reflected in all the music she listened to all day, every piece of artwork that she did. And so the last year around her birthday, I looked into tickets for maybe a concert nearby or something on her birthday, and there was nothing. Shortly after that, they ceased the tour, and I did not know maylee was crushed about that until this year, when Tyler Joseph, the lead of the group, decided to come off of his sabbatical and release an album and a tour, and it happened to be on her birthday. So she did the email to find out when the pre-sale tickets went on. She got the email. They were $89 a pop. She had $50 in her account. That was on a Wednesday. She would be paid from Chick-fil-A on that Friday. And we were just waiting. I had cleaned houses, did what I needed to do to add to what she needed. And as soon as we went to go get them, when she got paid, the tickets went up to $300. She was crushed. I was crushed, seeing her crushed. And so I told her that I would be home in a bit, and we would talk about it and figure it out. And in the meantime, I had heard very strongly that she just needed to go pray about it and go into her Bible. And on the way home during the drive from the doctor's appointment I was coming home from, before I got to her, I heard a lot of things, and doing this video was one of them. So I walked in the door. I asked her, "What did you hear?" And she said, "I heard, take me at my word." And that's kind of cliche even for me. So I said, "Okay, what did you hear?" And she said that it didn't look like I'm gonna get them, and that I am going to get them. And I said, "Okay." I said, "I totally believe that you're going to get them, and I want you to believe what's in your heart, because what you believe in your heart is your faith, and I want you to hold to that, no matter what it looks like." And by the time we were done talking, we had something much bigger was at work, and that was my daughter learning something that I have lived my entire life. And even though I have found myself hating it in moments, it was very important that she learned this lesson, that it would have been good to have her money there to pay for her tickets, because she works her job, and her and her and her, and she did it. And there doesn't have to be anything of a God factor, right? Or her even believing faith in her heart that those are going to be for her. But that in discouragement, and that in the battle of when you're wishing for something and you've waited for it for so long and you want it so bad and you've worked for it and it still doesn't happen, she now has to learn how to get through discouragement, and how to beat uh, the battle that's going on, that thing that's trying to keep her away from having it. That if it's dependent upon her, then she's got no hope. I mean, you might as well just hang it up. It's dependent upon you. However, I know in my heart Maylee's supposed to have it. Why do I know she's supposed to have it? Because what she would have wanted last year, what she wanted in her time, because and it crushed her that she didn't get it. This year, the timing is more perfect. She's had another year of just being extremely disciplined and sacrificing, even down to why she has the Chick-fil-A job. She said, "It's for you, Mom." Um, and that type of heart, and she's constantly giving to her brother, and yet the only thing she's ever bought with her Chick-fil-A money has been a stylus pen to do her artwork, because she does put so much before herself. And so I told her, but all that has developed your character. This year, though, it's yours. We want things sometimes when our character's not developed. I said, but now you've got a few lessons going on. I said, you have to believe it despite what you're seeing and everything working against you. You have to come against that hope with something that you firmly believe in your heart, a word that you have in your heart that you know it's going to happen. But now it's going to happen, and we felt like this is for you this year. It doesn't look like it. So now you have to learn what your mom has had to learn. There is an obstacle to overcome in this. Where there is a will, there is a way. And mostly, when it's time for God to give you the thing that you've wanted, it's a better time. It's more perfect. It's more fitting. It's her sweet 16 this year. The tour date and concert is exactly on her birthday. And in this lifetime, she'll learn that it doesn't depend on herself. In other words, yeah, she works her butt off, but ultimately the results, I mean, a lot of people work their butts off, but they don't get the results that they're looking for. But maylee is going to get the results, but it's going because she's keeping something in her heart despite what she's seeing and despite what it feels like to see these discouraging things. And so I'm just really, as a mother, just proud of her, and I know that this is her time. So the sketches are below. If anyone is interested in the sketches, um, please message her page. That link is below. If you are, what I'm adding to that is my lumpia. For those of you who already have seen my post, know I do steak and cheese, um, and they're really good. And the flavor we added, it's still Philly cheesesteak, but it's with pepper jack cheese. So if you're into a spicy kick, those are really, really good too. Message me if you're interested. And lastly, I've been cleaning houses and definitely trying to step that up to get the money that we need, because we're going to get her these tickets. And so all these services are a means to an end. If you can't receive any of the services, if you're not interested in the sketches, and I can't do anything for you, but you know Maylee, anybody who knows Maylee knows that something about her presence is just phenomenal, and what she brings to the table and who she is kind of shocking. And if you know her, you know that. So if you're willing to contribute, the only reason the urgency is now because we want to get the tickets before they sell out. And but the rest is on me, figuring out how we'll get there and all that. I have time. I have till October. So I thank you if you've listened to this. I thank you for even considering. All the information will be below. And have a wonderful day.